My 9-year-old daughter keeps drawing pictures of our neighbors being murdered. They started dying exactly how she drew them. It started 3 weeks ago when Lily came home from school with a drawing that made my stomach drop. It was a crayon sketch of Mr. Thompson from next door being torn apart by something massive and black with glowing red eyes. The creature was at least 8 feet tall with impossibly long arms, and Mr. Thompson's face was frozen in absolute terror. "That's a scary picture, sweetheart," I told her. "What made you draw this?" Lily shrugged. "I saw it in my dream last night. The Shadow Man was really angry at Mr. Thompson. I figured it was just a nightmare, but 2 days later, Mr. Thompson was found dead in his backyard. The police said it looked like a large animal attack, but his body was torn apart exactly like Lily's drawing showed. Then Lily brought home another drawing. This time, it was Mrs. Kim from across the street. The same towering shadow creature with red eyes was dragging her into darkness, her arms reaching desperately toward her house. Lily had drawn scratch marks all over Mrs. Kim's body. "Lily, honey, why do you keep drawing scary pictures?" my wife Rebecca asked that night. "The Shadow Man tells me to," Lily said quietly. "He whispers to me when I'm sleeping and shows me what he's going to do. He says I'm special because I can see him." Before we could get Lily help, Mrs. Kim went missing. The police found her 3 days later in the woods behind our neighborhood, her body torn apart just like Lily's drawing predicted. Her fingernails were bloody from clawing at the ground. That night, I found Lily standing at her bedroom window at 2 a.m., staring into the darkness. "Lily, what are you doing?" I whispered. "He's out there," she said without turning around. "The Shadow Man. He's watching the Peterson house now. Joey Peterson is going to be next." I looked out the window but saw nothing except streetlights. But Lily was already at her desk drawing another picture with her black crayon. This one showed the shadow creature standing over 8-year-old Joey Peterson. The creature's red eyes were brighter and its arms were wrapped around Joey's tiny body. "Lily, stop drawing that," I said, but she kept coloring like she was in a trance. "I have to finish it," she mumbled. "He gets angry if I don't draw everything he shows me. He says he needs me to be his artist." The next morning, Joey Peterson was found dead in his bedroom. His parents heard him screaming around 3 a.m., but when they got to his room, it was too late. All windows and doors were locked from inside. Joey's body showed the exact same tears and marks that Lily had drawn. I started paying attention to Lily's drawings. In each picture, the shadow creature was getting physically closer to our house. In Mr. Thompson's drawing, the creature was across the street. In Mrs. Kim's drawing, it was in our front yard. In Joey's picture, it was standing right outside our front door. I confronted Lily that night. "Sweetheart, I need you to tell Daddy the truth. When did you first see the Shadow Man?" Lily looked up at me and said something that made my heart stop. "He's been living in our house since we moved here, Daddy. He sleeps in the basement during the day, but at night he comes up to my room and tells me stories about all the people he's going to hurt. He says I'm the only one who can see him because I'm not afraid anymore." I ran down to our basement with a flashlight. In the corner behind our water heater, the concrete wall had been clawed away, revealing a hole that led into complete darkness. The smell was like rotting meat mixed with something metallic. There were scratch marks all around the opening, and the floor was stained with something dark. Next to the hole were dozens of Lily's drawings scattered across the floor, but these weren't the ones she'd brought home from school. These were pictures of me and Rebecca sleeping, with the shadow creature standing over our bed. In one drawing, the creature's long arms were reaching toward Rebecca's throat. At the bottom of the pile was a drawing that made me drop the flashlight. It showed our entire family, but Lily was standing next to the shadow creature like they were friends. Her eyes in the drawing were the same glowing red as the creature's, and she was smiling while me and Rebecca lay dead at their feet. I heard footsteps on the basement stairs and turned around to see Lily walking down slowly, her eyes reflecting the light like an animal's. "Daddy," she said in a voice that was too deep for a 9-year-old. "He's been waiting so long to meet you properly. He says it's time for the family portrait." Behind her, I could see a massive shadow stretching down the stairs with 2 red eyes burning in the darkness, and I realized that my daughter had stopped being my daughter weeks ago.